What is up, YouTube? A9 here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. So yeah, it's been a while since I did a Space Engineers series on my channel. Over engineering survival, that world got, well, the planet got deleted somehow. I don't know how, so that just kind of ended. And then school happened, so Overkill Survival kind of ended. I'm hoping maybe it comes back. I don't know if it'll be a new world or continue where we left off. But yeah, so today we're going to be starting Over Engineering Survival Season 2. It's mainly based off of Splitsie's Survival Impossible scenario with a few extra mods. So got all of the mods that are in Splitsie's Survival Impossible, so jetpack sucks, you use oxygen like no tomorrow, stone gives less ore, or ore and stuff, and then some mods I've added, mainly hydrogen and oxygen tanks will explode if they get shot at, jump drives will also explode if they get shot at and get damaged to beyond, I think they're like their function level, they'll explode. I've added, the good old realistic thrusters mod, aerodynamics, so heat of reentry, thermal mechanics, which is a mod I just discovered. So basically, yeah, that's thermal mechanics, the games you have to worry about your ship overheating and stuff like that. Mainly will affect us when we get to space. Other than that, I think I will be adding one more mod when we get further down the line, my own expansive encounters mod. I'm currently in the middle of updating it to rival AI, so yeah. Also, good news, Digi updated his mod, so NPCs are no longer affected by realistic thrusters, so I can use Splitsie's and like assertive cargo stuff and reavers and all of that, so that's also in this world. But yeah, let's get started. Not save. I need to grab, okay, I grabbed my tools already. I kind of fell down to Earth, or not Earth, but the planet, because I've got 500 meters a second speed mod, which will blow up the pod.
Inventory full.
Oh, also, I did change one thing that Splitsie doesn't have on his world. I made my character inventory so times 3 times 1. If it gets too annoying, I'll change it, but I figured I'll give myself that little extra challenge. I did start a test world with times 1 turned on to see if you could survive, and you can. It's just a little bit more of a race against the clock. So, I'm gonna do a bunch of ice mining so I don't die. Grab that one, throw that one in there. Basically, I'm just going to keep mining until the oxygen generator's inventory is full of ice, and then I'm going to start getting stone.
Inventory full.
So I will be back when that is done. So oxygen generator is now full of ice. We're going to dig down to stone so we can get food being made, because I'm currently sitting at 24 water, 30 food, and if that drops, I'm probably gonna die. And I gotta remember I can't dig a straight hole down because I don't have a jetpack. Stone. Grab that bottle, swap. Production. Let's just get all the ingots being made.
Inventory full.
So once again, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of mining, which, start of Space Engineers, that's all you do is mine. I have discovered an assert bulldog. Oh boy, please stay away from me.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's get rid of all of this. Right now, I need food. If I remember correctly, daily needs. There it is. I need a emergency rations. There we go. Shift click.
Inventory full.
So I'm gonna do a bunch of mining, and I'll come back when we have our emergency rations machine online.
Inventory full.
Alright, so we got everything together to build the emergency ration thing. I had to put some interior blocks here because the pod was slowly sliding into the hole. So let's grab all the parts we need. I don't think it needs to be hooked up to cargo for right now. Alright, sweet. So what does this require? I believe it requires water and, ice and gravel. So I do have an extra stash of ice in here. So let's just throw that in there and start producing water. Gravel. That in there. I hope that's enough ice. It's 100 per. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, and my O2's gonna die. Okay, it looks like I need a bunch more O2. Or ice. Chuck that in there. That's not where ice goes. Good, there's still more ice down the hole.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Awesome, water. Drink. Drink. Oh, that gives you nothing. Okay, I need a lot of ice. Got it. So, we might have a small issue. I think thermal mod just killed our, food dispenser. Yeah. Are those thrusters on? No, they're off. How's the health on this? Oh boy. Okay. What's the heat doing on this right now? Oh boy, it's 121 degrees. Can I build any thermal radiators? Thermal components. So, oh yeah. Also, I got the components together to make. I'm gonna die. Just drop that. I got the components together to make a whatchamacallit, a doodad, a cargo container. Okay, as long as it's functional. I need to get more ice. I also need to make a radiator. Survival kit. Did I make all the parts? Now let's draw 5 steel plates. Okay, 5 steel plates and 2 thermal components. 5 and 2. Okay, you need a lot more stone. Back to the stone hole.
Inventory.
Oh boy, and I forgot about food and water. I have 1 water. Drink. Oh, look at that. 63. Nice. Okay. Production. It's still making water. Good. Oh, and there goes my oxygen again. How's this doing? I'm hoping that thermal radiator will be able to cool the entire ship. If not, we might have a slight issue.
Inventory.
So I think
full.
the next thing we've got to do is get a wind farm up and running.
Inventory full.
And maybe drop a solar panel on top of this.
Inventory
Because I can't strip it for parts because I got all scrap. So the only thing that should be running on this thing eventually is just going to be the respawn. Because that's a very important thing. And because I do not believe there is silver on this planet, that is our only respawn point. Thank you, Suit, for telling me.
Inventory full.
Which means I'm gonna have to figure out either drive it into the side of a mountain or maybe somehow bury it inside of this hole. I've got to figure out if there's a mod that gets rid of the suit noises and makes, or at least makes them quieter, because my god, are they loud. How is production going on water? How is production going on? Sweet. So let's... Can't withdraw steel plates. Why did you not make steel plates? So 1 computer and... I don't understand this thing. So 1 computer, 1 steel plate. Hopefully that'll cool the ship down. fully repair that, because if that dies, well, I'm dead. Okay, I guess, yeah, that would make sense. But there is ice inside of the cargo container. It's not much. Let's empty out this stuff. And I'm gonna continue mining for a bit.
Inventory full.
Alright, so I did a bunch of mining. I forgot to mention, by the way, our temperature is now sitting around 20 degrees, so probably room temperature, we'll call it, even though it's not what the planet temperature is. Yeah, so that radiator is working perfectly fine. I've got some food mush being made because we're about to starve. Yeah, I also got, so let's grab some of these because we need to start setting up a base, and these are going to be, you know, the cheapest blocks to place for right now. We are going to need some steel plates for that. Oh yeah, I should probably get some food. Come on. Oh my god, it just did 12? Or 10 or whatever. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Yup. That's all it did. Oh boy. That's a thing. Okie dokie.
Inventory full.
Well,
Inventory
the good
full.
news is
Inventory
it
full.
takes a really long time for your food to go down.
Inventory full.
So, you know, there's that.
Inventory full. Energy low.
Yeah.
Inventory full.
Okay. Where did I place down those blocks? So I need a basic assembler. Yeah, I gotta think about this. I would need a basic refinery. Power, cool. Oxygen. I'm gonna have to build an oxygen generator before. Okay, then that requires large steel tubes, which I can't do anyways. Because frickin' progression is on. I might just actually turn that off. Because that's hydrogen engine. Where's the oxygen tank? There we go. Cool. So I can build that without cobalt.
Energy critical.
Yeah, whatever, suit. I need to look at the vent, which I probably was just on. Yeah, vent. Oh, sweet. And I can build a vent as well. Awesome. Okay, because a vent means I won't have to gather ice anymore. Speaking of ice... Alright, so I'm gonna get working on making these. Hopefully probably one tower, wind tower is not gonna be enough. So, ooh, also getting up there might be a challenge unless I can build stairs, and I can't build stairs because progression. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna... you know what, I'll leave it on. Why not? Sure. That'll be fine. It's the worst that could happen. Oh, that didn't... Is that its own grid? No, it's not. Cool. Okay. I have to build one of these, and I think it's probably going to be this one. Hey, we got some mush. Look at that! Our water is full. Awesome. I think I need to grab some more ice. Yeah. Just checking these. They're still good. Oh, I'm probably gonna need to build a radiator. Okay, that's not that bad actually, looking at the components. Oh boy, that might get close enough to trigger. I really hope it's not based off of the grid and it's... I think I'm running... I should have run the other direction, I think. Oh no. I think it's probably 2K that'll spawn. Maybe not. I think I'm okay. Gonna just do a big loop. Did I just lose my base? Well, there's an ore boulder over here. Let's see what this is. Hopefully it's cobalt. No, it's silicon. It's better than nothing. Slash GPS SI. Oh, it's somewhere around here. I will come back when I found it. Oh wait, it's right in front of me. Aha! I knew it didn't go that far. Alright, slash GPS pod. Actually. Home? Sure. I guess we're setting up home here. Oh wow, that silicon's only about 200 meters away. That's kind of good. I've got to refill up on ice. Okay, we need to get ice mining quickly. So I'm gonna do a bunch more of that, and then I'll come back. We'll build up our first little bit of our base, and then I'll probably call it an episode because I've been going for a while. Alright guys, so I got all the necessary materials collected to build our basic assembler and basic refinery. I took apart a lot of the armor and some of the
Energy
thrusters
low.
on the survival pod to get a lot of the material because god mining is so boring. So yeah. But this should hopefully allow us to get, you know, more stuff done quicker. Once we get power, that is. Alright, sweet. I need power as well, but yeah, as you can see, I just kind of ground down most of the pod. But yeah, so hopefully the pod's power lasts until sunup, so I can get a solar panel on it, and also in the next episode we're gonna have to build a wind farm. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode because I've kind of run out of time to record. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Hopefully I can get this at least one episode every week. And if you guys are also interested in some Minecraft content, my brother, James/42, together we're playing some Terra Firma Punk, which is a modded Minecraft pack. So yeah, have a good day. Bye.